Alrighty guys, how's it going today? As lots would say, not so bad. It's cloudy, it's overcast, my windows are fucking dirty, and we're hooked up to this thing. So, Fieldwork 2024 will begin here, I guess, as of today. What are we doing? Okay, well, for starters, this green machine is a 60-foot harrow bar. We've got them hooked up to Little Blue. We're in the pasture that we basically wintered the cows in for a big part of the winter, and the idea is to run around all that area on the far end where we got all the manure spread from the cows, and just to spread it around more and incorporate that as a fertilizer area for the pasture. That's the idea. This is the first time we've been hooked to this machine since last spring. And I got 2 tires. That one on the outside there, it'll go flat in about 3 to 4 days time. And that one on the outside edge, it'll be flat by the end of the day. So it's gonna have to get replaced eventually, because we're gonna be using this machine quite a bit here this spring with harrowing alfalfa grass seed in. So anyways, when I get to the far end, I'll bring you guys back, talk to you then. Alrighty, so we're out here at the far end, and right here is we got to go over it a couple, 2-3 times, all of these areas, because over the winter that manure is contained. Well, it's not so much contained, but because we feed with the feed bunks, it's really heavy in one spot. So you got to loosen it up in order to grab it then, and then move it around. So you can see how we're moving it around more. Also in the bedding pack areas, this right here that's really black, this was a bedding pack area, and it was so friggin' heavy, and at the time I never had harrows to drag it around proper, and it sat there for a couple of years, and then the grass died off, and now it's just black dirt right in that spot. The weeds aren't even really growing on it. The one nice thing about it is the cows actually really like laying in that spot, because in the summertime, when their bugs are bad, they don't bug them as much on the black dirt, because the bugs want to be in where the grass is. But it would be nice to see this grass get going here in this heavy manure area. I suspect this year it'll move in a little bit stronger into that spot. This will be about 4 years for that spot. But you can kind of see how this spot right here, it has not been touched by the harrows yet, where this is going to be the first pass over it right now. So you see it does grab a little bit, but not a lot. And then once I hit it a second time or even a third time, then I'll be able to move it around even better. I know there is some guys that say don't touch it, leave it alone, don't move it around. I don't know what's right or what's wrong, but I feel by doing this, to me, I think it does better for the ground than not doing anything. I can move that heavy manure area and move that heavy manure around and cover more acres by just dragging my harrows around a little bit. Anyway, just my 2 cents. And there is areas where it's really heavy. So I'm going to continue playing out here. I'll bring you guys back a little bit later. We'll talk to you then. Okay guys, so this area here, you can see it's been gone over once. So I went east and west on it. Now I'm going to go north and south, and that'll help grab it and spread it around more. That spot right there, it hasn't been gone over yet, but it's pretty light right there, so I ain't going to worry too much. And I definitely won't be going in there because I don't want to be getting stuck in there. Yeah, my harrows need to be upgraded. Either put all new teeth on them or get a different set, one or the other. I might not be moving it a lot, but the little bit that I am moving it, I think makes a big difference. Anyway, just my own 2 cents. To me, it's this is all fertilizer. It's organic fertilizer, and it'll all be beneficial to the ground, to the earth, to the land, just to help produce more grass in the future. Talk to you guys later. Alrighty guys, well, we are done as much as we can do. Excuse me. At this point, we've loosened it up, we've spread it around quite a bit. Where it's really heavy in the bedding pack areas, like right there. There I can't quite get it to spread around very good. It needs to dry down a little more so I can hook it. And well, shit, right here there's still snow in it, mixed in it right there. To give you an example, but everywhere else we were able to spread it right out really well. Where it was a bale processor or where we unrolled bales, you'll get little piles like that that they didn't clean up on if it was too stemmy or something like that. But all in all, it worked out pretty darn good. So by spreading this stuff around, it's gonna get that nitrogen, get all that fertilizer from the leftover hay straw, so to speak, back on into the ground. The manure added to it from the cows, get all that back in the ground, spread it around a little more, cover more acres, and capture all that carbon over more acres. So yeah, there's just a slight hint of green coming in the odd spot in that field out there. Not much, but it's supposed to start. Oh, look, Mr. Hawk catch himself a gopher. It's supposed to start raining here this afternoon / evening. Oh, there's CP. She's got her harrows on her side by side, and she's just giving her, creating dust like crazy. Excuse me. She's eating it. She's eating all the dust. But anyway, yeah, it's supposed to start raining here this afternoon and evening. And some parts of the province could see upwards of 3 inches of rain. I wouldn't refuse it, I'll be honest. We could use it. A good fucking rain right now would be nice, that's for damn sure. So any amount of moisture right now would be nice. Anyway, I'm gonna get this thing unhooked. I'm just gonna leave it sit here on the knoll, and we'll see what happens later on today. We'll talk to y'all later. Alrighty guys, there it is, the big white 271. She's a little snug. Got a couple of scrapers, it sounds like. That end one on the end right there is rubbing hard, but he's rubbing there, but he's also loose. So we gotta snug him up, because that ain't no fucking good. That one needs something extra put on him, on the end. And this one needs a little extra spacering in it too, by the looks of it. This is the one I've always had trouble with keeping tight. For whatever reason, the fucking nut always backs off. But I managed to get a bolt in it last year, and that did help, but it's broken right now. The one half is broke, the head is still in there. We will have to pop that out, snug him up. Tire needs a little bit of air. And it looks like that outside tire needs some air. Yeah, that tire needs some air. A good fucking grease job for sure, because we will have to use this thing this year. That's all good. Those two tires look okay. Nope, the one is a little low. This one's good. He's a little loose. Not a lot, but a little. So we'll have to snug him up. And he seems to be okay. So yeah, we'll have to get in there, grease all the bearings, snug the gangs up, adjust tire pressures, because our organic land that we rent, there's 3/4 of it is seeded to grass alfalfa mix or alfalfa grass mix, and there's still a 45-acre plot, and we'll be seeding it to alfalfa grass this spring here in May. Oh my goodness, sorry guys, yawning here. Anyways, gotta break that up, you son of a bitch. Anyways, yeah, and it's got lots of twitch grass in it, so we need to set it backwards a little bit, all that twitch. So this is what I want to do it with. So we'll do a quick pre-working. And this wing is sitting high. May have to adjust my turnbuckle a bit. It's tilted up on the outside edge here a little. Mind you, once I adjust my tire pressures, that'll change things too. Anyway, so yeah, that's what we need to, we'll have to do some pre-working, and then we could seed. So anywho, let's get at her. Service this guy up. Talk to you later. Alrighty, well, something missing. Yeah, it's right there. This tire is hooched. It's weather checked so bad it's leaking all over the place. So I think we're just gonna run into the city and get a new one. I'll do that tomorrow, because they said it'll take an hour to an hour and a half to get it out of the warehouse. They're just swamped right now fixing tires, but it'll be there for tomorrow morning. I'd grease the son of a bitch, but my fucking grease gun ain't here. It's in my truck, which is at my buddy's place. So yeah, so we're not going to do a full service job on it today. I might as well stop at my buddy's place tomorrow on my way home, grab my grease gun and whatever other tools are in there, and then and then service it up. And with my luck, it'll be raining like a son of a bitch tomorrow. But that's okay. I don't mind. If it's raining, that's a positive. That's a plus. So anyway, I'll let you guys go for today. We'll catch y'all later.